Almost there. So here we are given which we have O, which is a center. And then again, you have, you see, this is what we're talking about. Okay? We have A, we have B, we have C, we have D. These are points on the circumference. So you see, agree you have A, you have B, you have C, and then you have D. This one is not a cyclic quad because agree this one doesn't lock. You know? So it's not a cyclic quad to this circle. And then we can't construct. I know you. You only construct if you're proving a theorem. Otherwise, you don't construct. And then they say which we have CB, which is a diameter. Okay, they're telling us an angle here. If they say with this one here, it's a diameter. There's an angle subtended by this thing here. You need to know what is the angle subtended by this one. Which angle is subtended by BC? Angle A. Ne? So meaning which they are telling you which this thing, this whole thing here, is going to be 90 degrees. And then it's hidden here on the statement. So we also have chord A, which intersects with the radius at E. And then we have AB, which is drawn such that we have parallel lines again. Now, once you see parallel lines, you are going to look for fun again. So we are going to look for alternating angles. So let's look for alternating angles. You go from the parallel lines. So let's go from D to C again. And then you go to this one. It means which you can tell them which this angle here. Again, I went from D to C to A again. So this angle here is going to alternate with this one here. Meaning if this one here is 23, this one here is also going to be 23. But I don't only have to start here with D. I can also start with C here. If I start with C, look at what is going to happen. Again, I have C again. And then I have D again. And then I have O. So it means this angle here is going to be equal to this angle here. Let's use a different color because it will be confusing. It will seem as if we are saying all of them are equal. So we are saying this one here is alternating with this one, but they are alternating at the same time. They're equal because of the parallel lines. The parallel lines make the alternating angles to be equal. And then you are told to which part now. A2 is this one again. They say which A2 is equal to 23. And then they say, giving reasons, tell us what is going to be C1. What is C1? We already told them again. What is going to be C1? Okay, we can tell them which C1 is going to be 23. But now they want us to give them the reason. What is the reason? It's because we have alternating. I think we have alt angles again. And then these angles, they're alternating because the alternating angles are equal because we have DC, which is parallel to OE. Okay, this one is 23. So now we just give them reasons, man. Why do we think this is 23? This one is 23 is because we already said this one and this one, they are alternating angles equal again because of the parallel line. Okay, C2, they also saying which is this one here. Is also now 23. They're not asking us, it's 23. We are not going to argue with them. It's 23. We just have to give them a reason. Yeah, I agree. You see this one. It's a line from the center to the circumference. Okay? This one is a line from the center to what? To circumference. Meaning which we can then say, these are going to be angles opposite equal sides. And then we get 1 mark here, and then we get 1 mark here. So far, now when we go to this question here, we already, even if you couldn't prove, you couldn't state the reasons here. When you go to the next question, this is 23, this is 23. Okay? Then now you go to the next question. Now question, it wants you to give them a statement and a reason. I want to give reasons. I think they are asking you, what is going to be A1? I want this one here. It's A1. What do you expect A1 to be then? It's going to be, let's check it. It's 90 minus 23. So it's 90 minus 23. It's 67 again. So it means which you can come and say, okay, this one here is going to be 67 degrees. They will ask you, why are you saying that? I agree you said this one here is 90 degrees. And then you'll tell them it's because you have an angle in half a circle. Because angle in half a circle, it makes this one to be what? To be 90 degrees. We're still fine. Okay, if this one is, we'll come and put it here. Okay, this one is 67. I guess this is a puzzle. So now we have this one is 67. When we go to the next question, now we know that one is 67. They say, okay, now tell us what is going to be O1. They want to know what is going to be this angle here. Now you come and check who's creating O1. I create this one is at the center. Man. Who's subtending O1? Come and check who's subtending O1. You go from O again, where do you end? At D again. If you go from O here and then where do you end? At A. Okay, it means which this thing here is subtended by chord or by arc AD again. Check if there's any person subtended by AD. That's what you want to check. It's C1 again. Yeah, because if you go from here, you end here again. And then if you go from here, you end there. But this one here, it's at the center, but this one here, it's at the what? At the circumference. So it means this one is going to be 2 times this one. Again. Meaning if this one is 23, this one here is going to be what? 46. Then we'll come and say, okay, this one here, it's 46 degrees because we have angle at center is going to be equal to 2 times angle at circumference. Okay, here we got 1, 2, 3 again. Here we get 1, 2, 3. Why 3 marks? It's too much. No, we don't want steps. Okay, they're asking us the last one. What is going to be O2? This one here. What is going to be O2? Now, if they want angles at the center, then usually just check who's creating O2. Check who's creating O2. So you go from O again. Where do you end? And then if you go from here, where do you end? B. Okay, who's creating O2 here? Chord A. It's called AB. Ne? Okay, let's check which is the any person created by AB. We want to check that. Who's created by AB? It's C2 again. But this one is at the circumference, this one here is at the what? At the center. It means which we can say O2 is also going to be equal to what? 46. And then we state to which we have an angle at center, which is going to be equal to 2 times angle at circumference. Yeah, this one. Okay, now that we are done with this one, we collected our 8 marks. They say prove that AO. So we are going to come. Let's erase some of these things here. So if they say prove which is something here, it's a tangent, what you need to do is to put an imaginary circle here. Again, they are saying it's a tangent to this thing here. COD. So you have a circle here. If you have a circle, it means which OD, it's a chord. And then it means if this was a tangent, this angle between a tangent and a chord, it was going to be equal to the angle subtended by the same chord. If we make this to be a chord, it's not a chord for the bigger circle. You need to remember this. It's a chord to this circle that we just drawn, this purple circle here. So who's going to be subtended by DO here? Is this whole angle here? Yeah, this whole angle here is, what is this whole angle here? 46. So you can see that, which, okay, it means which this one is equal to this one. Okay? Therefore, they say which we need to prove. So we'll tell them which, okay, but now angle O1 is equal to angle C. Why are we saying that? This one is proven. Like it's not something that we did. See, now it was already proven. Right? But OA is a tangent. Then they will ask you, how did you prove your tangents? You use converse. So you're going to use the converse of tan-chord theorem. Yeah, tan-chord theorem. And then you'll get your 2 marks. Yes, Muhau. You can ask me.